This is Sala Blue. Well, I like my new look. Alright. This one is for Obidient, okay? SMB, I'm gonna go for it now. Come on, listen. Now, Obidient, I mean the supporters of Peter Obi in the last election. Please, tone things down. This very low standard of self-hating rhetoric is getting irritating, even for you guys. First off, what type of political activism group call itself Obidient? Obedient to whom? I mean, that sounds like cultism to me, if you must know. Yeah, you think I'm being irrational? Why don't you take a look at MAGA in America? I'm talking about Make America Great Again. You guys share the same profile. You have the same commonalities. Worshipping one man with false patriotism, Christian nationalistic ideas, unnecessary hate for yourselves, hate for your country, making up shitty narratives out of thin air without evidence or receipt for your claims. Yeah, conspiracy theorists, that's what you guys are all about. Even when disproved, you all continue to insist on falsehoods. And even worse, both MAGA and Obidient are election deniers. You both got stuck with bitterness because you lost the last election. And you cannot see yourself forgiving your country or your neighbors who refused to follow your cult idea and voted the other way. Like MAGA, you Obedients still think your little Jesus won the last election. Even worse for you Obidient, MAGA boss came second in their own election, but yours came third. Please, make that shit make sense. Now, what's the idea here? Tone down the hate for yourself and your country. You don't have to give a fuck about Tinubu's personality. Because, if you go, Papa, I don't give a fuck about him. Who cares? You don't have to respect him in person. But at least, have some reverence for the office of the presidency. Something like, do not dance around and celebrate when he falls down. It's very senseless when you do that. Or, for example, when Aisha Yusuf dance around and celebrate because she thinks President Tinubu was disrespected in South Africa. And she and her movement buddies cook up conspiracy theories that the president was ignored in South Africa. That South Africa President Ramaphosa did not handshake with President Tinubu of Nigeria. Whereas he actually did give our president a handshake, like you see in this video. Yay! Like that's supposed to be a big deal. Who cares if you shake President Tinubu or not? And then, when good things happen to Nigeria, please stop bad-mouthing them. And if you have to, please get your facts right. We need receipts. Like when it was announced that Nigerians or a Nigerian will be selected to go for a space exploration. Guess what? All you Obedient go nuts because this is happening under the watch of your most hated president. For example, an influential figure like Daniel Rega. Well, to be fair, not clear if he's actually an Obedient, but it is clear he's not Tinubu's fan. But who cares about that? I mean, Daniel Rega quickly went on Twitter tirade, saying the Nigerian government has no business with space exploration or research. That is a misplaced priority. What? Space exploration? A misplaced priority for Nigeria? Even if, as you claim, this is fully funded federal government project, would it truly be a misplaced priority? Not surprisingly, another shadow member of the Obidient movement, Rufai Osedi, on Arise News, hastily concurred by condemning the government of Nigeria on such development without proper research. Listen.
But you see, the problem with Nigeria is the insincerity of how we do our own. We had NIGHCOM SAT 1, NIGHCOM SAT 2. The effects. Why people are saying it's misplaced priorities because they know that probably when you look at what it will entail, if it will entail any money, it will not be properly managed. People will use it as a point of way to fleece people off things. And there's going to be corruption scandal riddling it. That's why people are talking in this negative form.
There you go. I mean, space exploration, how would that be a bad thing that you guys are jumping on the wagon to condemn it? Do you really think the world invented the internet in which you were jumping on to do this without space exploration? Many life-saving inventions were made through John F. Kennedy sending Americans to the moon for the first time. Of course, morons like you think that was unnecessary spending then for America. But you know where this gets even more irritating for you so-called Obidient? This particular space exploration announced is 100% privately sponsored. It has nothing to do with the federal government or President Tinubu that you hate so much. But I guess as usual, you lack the depth of knowledge required to do that research and make those findings. So, we did it for you. Here you go. You are welcome. Now, bottom line. Do not mix religion, bitterness, and self-hating with Nigerians' glory. Your political agenda and the glory of Nigeria are completely different things. I do not care if Nigeria's glory days happen under Jagaban. Tomorrow may belong to Peter Obi, Atiku, or Showore, or any other out there. If you attack my country's glory again, or in any way democratize the glory of Nigeria, I will be waiting here to eat you up. My patriotism is not for Jagaban or any other politicians. As far as I'm concerned, politicians are the same, shitty and lying scumbag. For them all, soldier come, soldier go. But Nigeria, my country, stays forever and must be protected at all cost. If you f around, you will find out loads of mess. Bro, please, stop f***ing around.